Number 3, Florida men's basketball lost to number 13, Arizona yesterday, part of the Hall of Fame series in Las Vegas. 93 to 87. So what exactly happened? I apologize for looking out because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Arizona was up 50 to 46 at halftime. Second half, it was close as well in terms of amount of points scored. 43 for Arizona, 41 for Florida. And by the way, Florida was favored by 3.5, so it was going to be a close game, so it seems. I'm going to go over like the last minute of the game just to get more context besides the stats here and what's going to be the next 5 games for both of these teams here. So with 1:08 left, Urban Clavazar from Florida fouled, and Anthony Del Orso made both free throws to make it 88 to 80. Then around 47 seconds left, Micah Hanglogen 10, Handlogen made a layup. And even Montavious Krivas from Arizona fouled on the play. At that point, you don't need a foul. Just give him the 2. But nope. And Florida, of course, did call timeout before the free throw. And Micah went to the line for Florida and made the free throw to make it 88 to 83. And Anthony Del Orso did turn the ball over, which was stolen by Thomas Haugh, Haugh. But he missed a layup around 3 seconds later. But he got the offensive board, and he even made a tip-in to make it 88 to 85. Arizona didn't call a timeout around 44 seconds left. And once again, Anthony Del Orso turned the ball over, which was stolen by Boogie Fland from Florida. And he missed a 3, but Anthony Del Orso got the defensive board and a foul around 43 seconds left on Thomas from Florida. And Anthony Del Orso went to the line, made both free throws to make it 90 to 85. And around 29 seconds left, Thomas from Florida made a dunk. Arizona called timeout around 2 seconds later. It was 90 to 87. And around 25 seconds left, CJ Ingram fouled, and Koa P went to the line and missed the first free throw, but made the second to make it 91 to 87. So a 2-possession game, unless you foul on a 3 and they make it 3. Of course. And around 15 seconds left, Xavier Lee missed a 3 around from Florida. Koa P got the defensive rebound around 14 seconds left, and Boogie Fland fouled right away from Florida. Koa P went to the line, made both free throws to make it 93 to 87. Around 4 seconds left, Urban from Florida missed a 3. Xavier Lee got the offensive board, but no more around no time left. And that's the ball game right there. So a little bit interesting down the stretch. Now I'm going to go over the stats for the game. And I'm going to start with Florida. They shot 42.9% from the field on 70 attempts, 25.9% on threes on 27 attempts. You got to do better than that. You made 2/3 on free throws on 30 attempts. They did have 39 rebounds, 17 offensive, 15 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, but 15 turnovers and 23 fouls. You did have 1, 2, 3, 4 double-digit scores that combine for 11 plus 11, that's 22, plus 14, that's 36, plus 27, That's 38. That's 52. 63 points right there. And they did have two other players that scored 6 or more points in this game that combined for 17. I mean, 9 plus 8. And how many points off the bench? 11 plus 8. That's 19 plus 3. That's 22 points right there. Now for Arizona, they did have 15 bench points, 3 double-digit scores, including 2 players with over 27 points. And Cole Pete, a true freshman, 30 points on 11 for 18 shooting. He did not take any threes. He was 8 for 12 on the free throw line. But still, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and only 2 turnovers. Pretty impressive. And the other one was Jaden Bradley with 27 points, and that's on 9 for 14 shooting. No threes attempted, 9 for 10 on free throws, and 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. He did have 3 turnovers and 4 fouls, and Cole Pete only had 1 foul. Yeah, so the 3 double-digit scores combined for 30 plus 27, that's 57 already, plus 12, that's 69 points. And they did have 3 other players that scored 6 or more points in this game combined for 6 plus 7, that's 13, plus 8, that's 21 points. Now, from the field, they shot better than Florida, 49.2% on 61 attempts. They were only 2 for 5 on 3, so not a lot of 3-pointers. So, however, they made a lot of free throw attempts. 81.6% on 38 attempts. They did have 41 rebounds, 12 of those offensive, 15 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 14 turnovers, and 22 fouls. Now I'm going to go over the points on turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. So points on turnovers did favor Arizona 16-11, and fast break points did favor Arizona 14-13. Points in the paint favored Arizona as well, 50-46. So really close. And what's crazy is Florida even had a double-digit lead in this game, but at the end of the day, they didn't win the game. And this was not going to be a bad loss either way. It's good to get battle tested early in a neutral site. So what's the next 5 games for both of these teams? So Florida does play on Thursday at home against North Florida. Then they got, on November 11th, they got Florida State at home. Then they got part of the Jacksonville Hoops Showdown. They play Miami, Florida on November 16th. November 21st, they play Merrimack. And part of the Rady Children's Invitational, they're going to play TCU the first game. And that's a TCU team, by the way, that really lost to New Orleans last night by 4 points. Yeah, I don't think you should lose that game. But this is why we play the games. Now for Arizona, on the other hand, what are their next 5 games? You do have Utah Tech coming up this Friday, I believe. Well, let me check. So I'm just saying, don't have an emotional hangover after being the champs from last year, especially a top 5 team at that. Then you get Northern Arizona at home, November 11th. And part of the Hall of Fame series in Los Angeles, you get to play currently ranked number 12 UCLA, November 14th. Then you get to play on the road to UConn. That's currently number 4, but we have to wait and see about the rankings now. Line November 19th. And part of the 1, 2, 3, 4. In the first game of the Wildcat Classic, you get to play Denver, November 24th. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens to both of these teams going forward the next 5 games. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 scores. Of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So money. This course, video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. So more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button. Free the notification bell as well.